Hello, my name's Van from Catfish and the Bottom End, and you're watching NME.com. Working class bands have a harder time? I don't know. I only know one way of doing it, and we were together 8 years. We lived in a van for 7 of those years, and we played every single venue up and down the country, whether it was to 10 people or 100 people or 1,000 people, and we play every single place, and people never used to turn up and that. So like, I don't know. I think like a lot of bands are out nowadays because it's hard. Like I said, we used to live in a van, and not many people live in a van for 6 years, 7 years, and we lived off £5 a day. Like we could buy a pack of fags and a burger a night, and not many bands will do that anymore. But if you want something enough, you'll do it. Like it's same with like anything. If you want to be a footballer, you kick a ball against the wall 1,000 times every single night. And the ones who go in and have their tea are the ones that kind of don't make it. Like you've just got to take risks. But I don't think I don't know, there's no working class bands. I don't know whether that's because there's not been any good ones, or just because they've not been able to either stick it out or been given the platform, like I said about Ben signing us, like whether or not like he's from whatever band he's from, he gives a lifeline, and we jumped at it because we had nothing, So, I resonate with what Noel's saying about that stuff because, the bands, like, no offence to you guys, but the bands you put on your magazine aren't the bands that are us, like we don't get any, we're too scruffy, I've got bad teeth like Austin Powers, you're not going to put me on a magazine. So like, I don't know. But I think when one comes along, like with the thing with Brixton Academy doing 2 nights, we've not been on the front of any magazines, we've not been on, hardly any like big TV shows until last week when we did Letterman. But I don't know. That's just word of mouth. I think people. There are kids there who drive to building sites every day, who don't sit on Twitter all day, who have been waiting for a band since like Oasis days and that. So I resonate with what he's saying, because like I was saying, the only band that's really struck a chord with me was the Arctic Monkeys, and even they were too good for me almost. They were too good. They were too intricate and too fast and too thingy. I wanted like a simplistic stadium rock arms in the air band, So I don't know. I do agree with him, but I don't think it is harder, but it's harder with the same way anything's harder, It's harder to go to school in the morning when you're cold, And you're not in a big Mercedes Benz, but it's not nothing to scoff at, nothing. Just so happens that that's the way that person's been led, and that's the way you've been led. But all I can say about our band, and the same about Oasis, and I know like this for quite a lot of bands who like, there's a difference between, you'll see it, there's a difference between a band who's toured for 7 years of their life, or like played every single venue to know people, then to 10 people, then to 50 people, and next minute sold out. And then, there's a difference between that band who've done every little section of the music industry, like mentally and discipline. There's a difference between that, like, and you'll see it with us. Like when we sell out Brixton Academy, we hit the roof. You know what I mean? Like I said about selling T-shirts, I joke about like, if we sell 10% of that many people, we're going to be millionaires and all that. But I've never been a millionaire, you know what I mean? I heard it's amazing. And if I can buy my mum a jacuzzi, you know what I mean, one day, then life's good, So like, I don't know, you just gotta go for it. But with the working class and posh bands thing, that's just it's just the way it is. That's just the way it is nowadays. But what can you do? But it doesn't mean you can't be it, you know what I mean? You can go and do whatever you want, whether you've got no money or you've got loads. It just takes you, a couple hours longer. That's it.